Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at Noon.
A rescue group says 2 dogs were discovered chained behind a home in Rowan County. One of them had died, the other is malnourished. Now the sheriff's office is investigating.
Today begins the first round of blasting for the new Circle Road project. Hear how it will affect your commute.
Still looking at snow showers down toward the southeast. It'll take some time, but I think in the next few hours will slowly wither away. And then after that, we're going to be dry for quite some time, especially off towards your weekend. I'll show you a good looking forecast the next few days coming up. WKYT News at Noon starts right now.
Good afternoon and welcome to WKYT News. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey. A Kentucky animal rights group is asking for help in nursing a neglected and abused dog back to health.
2 dogs were found yesterday in Rowan County extremely malnourished. They were also anemic and very weak, but only a dog named Lola has survived. WKYT's Victor Puente is in Moorhead with more on how you can help give her a Merry Christmas. A warning, you may find some of the pictures we're about to show disturbing. It's our top story at noon. Victor?
There haven't been any charges yet, but the Rowan County Sheriff's Office tells me there is an open investigation in connection to the condition these 2 Dobermans were found in. According to the Facebook page of STAR, Saving the Animals of Rowan County, 2 Dobermans were found chained up behind a home. One of them died, still attached to that chain. The other, which they're calling Lola, is malnourished with open wounds and ribs that are very visible. According to that post, the dogs had no food, water, or shelter. Pictures show just how bad those conditions were. Some were too graphic to show without altering them. Lola was taken by animal control, is being nursed back to health, although they say she is very weak and is having trouble going upstairs. We don't know yet where in Rowan County these dogs were found. The sheriff's office confirmed they have an open investigation, but say it's preliminary, so they aren't releasing much information yet. Just to give you an idea of how much weight Lola lost, a Google search shows that the average weight of a Doberman is between 70 and 100 pounds, but a post to our Facebook page says she weighed 34 pounds when she was found. In Rowan County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
Victor, thank you very much. And STAR, that's the rescue group that currently has Lola, is trying to raise money to help pay for her care.
Last weekend, a fisherman found a human torso on the banks of the Kentucky River Camp Daniel Boone Road in Jessamine County. This was the 3rd time human remains have been found in the Kentucky River in the last 3 months. WKYT's Miranda Combs is at the live desk now with reaction from the state medical examiner on these cases. Miranda.
Barb, the state medical examiner actually says finding human remains is not that uncommon, but she does say it is unusual for this area, especially 3 times in 3 months.
It really runs the gamut. Sometimes it's someone who has actually died of natural causes and just died outside and their remains haven't been found.
Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Tracy Corey says that's a part of the ongoing investigation into all 3 recent cases, all from the central Kentucky area. Last month, residents found a severed arm on the riverbank in Henry County. It had very little evidence on it and is making identification difficult. Then, one day later, a foot washed up on the Ohio River in neighboring Carroll County. The foot still intact inside the sock and shoe. Then on Saturday, the Jessamine County coroner confirms a human torso was found near the river on the Madison County line. But in this case, evidence indicates a homicide. While 3 body parts found in 3 months is unusual, Dr. Corey says finding human body parts is more common than people think.
Especially, say, with boating accidents, and sometimes when someone drowns, their remains won't be found for quite a while.
But for other cases, it is more sinister.
And then, of course, we do have the more rare situation where you actually have a homicide and somebody is trying to conceal the body or make the body unidentifiable.
Dr. Corey says in all human remain cases, DNA, x-rays, and dental work are key to solving the mystery.
The first step when you're trying to figure out what might have happened to someone, of course, is to figure out who they are.
And the Jessamine County coroner told us it could be weeks before they identify that torso that was found Saturday. They are asking for the public's help in the case. At the live desk, Miranda Combs, WKYT.
Miranda, thank you. And all three cases involving human remains in central Kentucky are currently under investigation.
Arson investigators are now trying to figure out the cause of a house fire in central Kentucky early today. The fire destroyed a home on Little Brush Creek Road in the West Bend community of Powell County overnight. This is an eyewitness picture from a viewer who shot it just as the fire was breaking out. You can see the home was already engulfed in flames when crews arrived. It took several fire departments hours to get those flames under control. Crews say one of the challenges was the remote location of the home. No one was hurt in that. And the Kentucky State Police Arson Unit is also looking into a fire that destroyed an eastern Kentucky home that was owned by a former fire chief. The fire broke out at a home on Route 1086 near the Wayland community of Floyd County. Wes Hatfield's family lost their pictures and all of their Christmas presents in the fire. Investigators have not been able to determine exactly how that fire started.
A few flakes and flurries lingering around the bluegrass this midday, but once all that pushes out, we'll be left with a string of nice days ahead. And that includes warmer temperatures and the return of some sunshine. Pretty nice forecast there. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is live in our First Alert Center now with a look ahead.
Well, anytime you look outside and you see it really cold, low to mid 30s, and also clouds overhead, a lot of times, I say most times, you at least get some flurries out of that. And it's not amounting to anything. It just makes it feel like the holiday season. Now, if you work down toward the southeast, you can almost always bank on it that this is the area with some northwest flow, clouds overhead, and really, really cold. This is the area that you get those snow showers. In Lynch there in Harlan County, Pine Mountain sitting there with at least a coating, maybe a little bit more in some locations. I've seen a couple of pictures of those areas, but that's the only area I've seen or heard about with a little accumulation on the ground. That's just going to continue to funnel down in until we can get that energy on out of here. 30s outside. It's not moving much. Now, as we go throughout the day, I still expect us to stay right there in the mid-30s with a few flakes, few flurries here and there. Still the focus of the forecast for me the next couple of days, you get over this bump in the road, and then it's a smooth ride all the way through the weekend and even some much, much better temperatures. I'll show you that with some sunshine coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thank you. We have a traffic alert to pass along on this midday for drivers who use a busy Lexington road. Starting this afternoon, crews will begin blasting at New Circle and Old Frankfort Pike. It's part of an ongoing widening project between Versailles Road and Leestown Road. WKYT's Jordan Valines is live there to tell us what days and times you should try to avoid this area if you can. Hi, Jordan.
That's right. The first round of blasting was set to take place at 10 a.m. this morning. However, it was canceled due to a delay with the explosives. But there will be one that will take place today around 1:30 this afternoon, which will shut the roadway down for about 20 to 30 minutes. The blasting is part of a 2-year widening project on New Circle Road that will expand the current roadway between Versailles Road and Leestown Road from 4 lanes to 6. Transportation officials say that until next September, that stretch of New Circle Road will be limited to 2 lanes in each direction, and the drivers should expect a longer commute than normal and heavier traffic. But in the long run, officials say this widening project will benefit drivers by helping the traffic flow in that area.
Well, we realize this is an inconvenience during this time period, and we are advising motorists to use side streets and to avoid New Circle Road during this time, the portion from Versailles Road to Leestown Road, while the blasting is taking place during the daytime.
Blasting will continue for the next few weeks, and the roadways will be shut down 10 minutes before each blast. Live in Lexington, Jordan Valines, WKYT.
Jordan, thank you for that heads up. And officials say traffic will be stopped for 20 minutes around 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. on blasting days.
The Better Business Bureau is warning shoppers about a holiday scam. Heather Clary with the BBB says people across the country are falling victim to it. They buy a high-tech, high-end item like electronics, get it home, and later find that the box is full of bricks or paper instead of what was intended to be purchased.
There have been stories popping up around the country where people have gone in and bought a high-ticket item like an iPad or a PlayStation or an Xbox, got the item home, opened it up, only to find that somehow a thief has replaced it with bricks or paper and the contents are gone.
Tonight on WKYT News at 6, we'll have some ways to make sure that this latest scam does not happen to you. Well, that would be a problem.
It would be a little like coal in your stocking.
You got that
Although
right.
in Kentucky, coal is not a bad thing.
That's right. Not a bad thing, but not in your stocking.
Not
right?
in your stocking.
Well, several Kentucky post offices are going to be open on 2 Sundays this month to help holiday customers avoid long lines and take care of shipping.
Well, 2 of the 4 locations are in Louisville. One is in Bowling Green. The other is on Lansdowne Drive in Lexington. The U.S. Postal Service says next Monday is expected to be the busiest mailing day of the season. More than 607 million pieces of mail being processed that day. December 17th is the busiest delivery day of the year.